Welcome back. This is free tutorial training organized by Fortune Link Digital. In this free training, we are going to teach you how you are going to design your sales page, your sales funnel, so that you can be able to make massive sales. So as you are going to learn this, you are going to learn this free training. You are going to participate in this free training. I want you to prepare your mind, bring out your pen and paper to write every information we are going to pass across to you. It's going to, by the time you finish this training, you're going to learn so much secrets about sales. You're going to learn how you can develop a powerful sales funnel that can drive massive sales to your business. So let's start without wasting much time. Before we go into fully on this sales training, because it's a practical base, I'm not going to make it to be theoretical, but there are some information we would like to build a background. I want to build a background for this free training, so that you'll be able to understand the basis. After this theoretical aspect of it, we'll be able to go straight to the theoretical, because it's theoretical base. Now in this free training, we are going to learn step by step of how to design a web page without coding, using Elementor. And all these things, you are also going to know sales funnel implementations and designs. We are going to expose some of those secrets that will enable you to understand, model, refactor your sales funnel to suit what you want to achieve. Now, this sales funnel has a process through which it will flow, or through which it become a full sales funnel, functional sales funnel that can convert, that can attract sales. Now, the first stage of this sales funnel is FHP. After FHP, we talk about analytics, we talk about mapping, development, and the prototype thing. These are the stages in which this sales funnel will flow. Now, after this, we are picking them one after the other. Under this FHP stage, you are going to, first of all, for you to be able to be successful in your sales funnel, you must be able to know your goal, sales goal. What is your goal? If you are building a web page or Facebook ad or any ad, you must be able to define properly your goal. Your goal is very important, because once you are able to capture your goal, it will direct you. You are going to be focused to actualize your aim. Now, for you to be able to make up your goal or have your sales target, there are things you need to know. Number one, for your targeted sales to be actualized, you must be able to define the number of products you are going to sell. Let's take, for instance, if you have an apple, you want to sell an apple, and you want to make 1 million naira in your business, in apple business. First of all, you must ask, how many apple? If I'm selling apple 150, how many of the apple will I be able to sell to get 1 million naira? Then how many people should I target that will be able to buy this apple that will give me 100? These are the 1 million naira. These are the things you need to put in place. Don't just come up and project says and begin to hammer Facebook, begin to pump money into Facebook ad. It doesn't work that way. There are some certain work you need to put in place for you to really actualize your aim. Now, you must to be able to have know your targeted sales. How much is your target sale? Let's say 1 million. You are targeting 1 million naira in 1 month or 2 months. That's number one. Then you must to have your marketing budget. How much are you budgeting for marketing to market the product? That's your ad, either Facebook ad, your emailing, advertisement. How much do you budget for advertisement that will drive these sales? Now you must also be able to know your gross profit margin. Finally, you must also choose the tools that will help you to achieve this. This number of people you want to reach out, you want them to buy your product. This number of products you want to sell, which platform are you going to leverage to sell this product? So now, for you to get this thing done, there are steps that will help you. Number one step is traffic. You must have traffic that will drive. You must drive traffic. What are your traffic source? Your sales design. You must have your sales copy. Is it video or image? You must have website, web page, where you are going to write all your copies, and you are going to have your sales copies. Under that sales copies, you are going to learn all the psychology of sales. There are many of them. Psychology of there you are going to learn shame. You will see urgency and scarcity. You'll be able to know how to write a very compelling sales copy. Now, after that, you are going to talk about analytics. Under analytics, that your product you want to sell. What are your unique selling points? Because if you say you want to sell 1 million, you want to generate 2 million in your sales, have you packaged your product? How good is your product? What are the value propositions? What are the selling points? What makes it different from other products? It must be in that product. If you don't put this thing in place, even though if you like, you can continue talking, nobody will listen to you. Your product must have value. What value do you offer? What value do you offer? That is it. It is that value you offer will help you to drive, be able to reach out that your sales goal. Many entrepreneurs overlook this stage. Thereafter, I want to generate 50 million, I want to generate 30 million, I want to generate 10 million. If your product doesn't have sales value, doesn't have value selling point, my brother, my entrepreneur, my fellow entrepreneur, business owner, you may not be able to. You may be able to struggling to sell your product while others are making massive sales. You will not be able to sell. So you have to define your selling point. Your selling point may be your business is very hygienic, well packaged. Because of the way you package your product, because of the value it gives, the features. Maybe you deliver at the press of button, at the comfort of the person's home. Your product may be more reliable, affordable, accessible. These are the things that will make a good product or services. It may be durable. So another thing you must to know now, you must to have the knowledge of the knowledge of your customers. You must be able to know them, define them, the class of customers that will buy this product, so that it will help you to channel your budget, channel your advert direct to those people. You'll be able to make use of your product, use your marketing budget and use it efficiently Now another one, you are going to development stage. Under this development stage, you are going to take your time, write all your copies using all the sales psychology. Remember, we said before that selling, for you to make sales, you must use psychology. And from research, we are told that sales is 80% psychology and 20% strategy. And many people are more dwelling on the strategy without motivating their emotional triggers that must trigger a buyer to buy your product. And you must deploy those emotional triggers. If you don't have them, that is what we are going to teach you in this free tutorial. We are going to learn all the sales mastery. We are going to learn all the psychologies of sales so that you'll be able to make massive sales. Now, under this development stage, we are going to learn, prepare your text properly, craft out your powerful sales copy that will motivate your audience to buy. We are going to make your audio a very powerful audio. It can be audio, it can be video, a powerful video that can be compelling, that can, once any customer, any of your audience come across that video, it will motivate the person. The person will get arrested. You will have a second thought of your product. Then you can present your copy in the form of graphics design. It can be so. That is how it's going to be. So complete sales funnel 2-pack. There are a lot. While designing your website, there are a lot of tools you need to use to design a website, and we are going to give it to you for free. For the fact that we are going to follow all these 7 days free training, we are going to give you cash flow, Drift Architects, Elementor, and do it for you. Everything is going to be packaged, and we are going to show you how you are going to install them in your WordPress. All these things is going to be given to you free of charge, just to make sure that you succeed in this 2023. In this free tools, we call it supporting system. These are supporting system, and these are the tools you are going to use to develop your website without coding. Under this supporting system, we have going to give you plugins, softwares, and applications, and we're going to show you how you are going to install them in your WordPress. We're going to show you install WordPress and put all these plugins, put all these softwares and applications into your WordPress, so that your WordPress will look like this. You'll be able to see it like this. So from there you start to develop your website, develop your web page without coding. These are the software that will enable you to design your web page without coding. Now, we also, this free 2-pack implementation, we are going to take our time at the last day of this training. We are going to take our time to show you how you are going to install them in your WordPress, so that you will be able to develop your sales page. A sales page is a platform where you are going to deploy all your sales copy. You are going to put all your copyright that is going to generate sales for you. Once a customer lands on your sales page, every information that will motivate him, that will push him to buy your product, will be deployed, will be installed, he will be able to see it there. And once he landed there, he's going to buy. If not buying, he's going to come back next time to buy, because in that sales page You are going to explain everything about the product and services. You are going to motivate. You are going to give him the assurance. Everything he needs to hear about the product is going to be written. He's going to see the video. He's going to see the sales copy. He's going to see testimonials. He's going to see how to assess the product, how to use the product, what the product does, the benefit of the product. We are going to put everything in that web page, sales page. So that is why it's very, very important, and you need to have that full knowledge of how to write it, design it very properly, so that once a customer visitor visit that your page, he will be magneted. So all these things is what we are going to teach within these 7 days, 7 days free tutorial. I'm expecting you to take this wonderful advantage, to be part of this wonderful training. After this training, most of those difficult things you normally experience in your business, maybe you have been trying to how to manage, how to write your sales copy, how to design a workable sales page, how to develop your funnel. By this end of this 7 days training, all those things, the secret will be handed over to you, and you'll be able to manage your business very well. No matter how good your product is, without you having good sales page, good sales funnel, you cannot make sales. The business will not strive. So it is sales that is very important. You must learn how to sell, and you must develop your system very well for you to make sales. I'm going to take time to show you how the sales page look like before we go into the practical base.